ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all the children for today's Kids Satsang program. Children, last week we began our discussion on this Govinda Damodara Stotra written by Bilvamangal Thakur. And how many shlokas did we discuss? Anyone remembers, children? How many shlokas?
Prabhuji 11.
11. Okay, very good. So let's continue from where we left. 11th shloka. क्रीडन्तमन्तर्व्रजमात्मनं स्वं समं वयस्यैः पशुपालबालैः प्रेम्णा यशोदा प्रजुहाव कृष्णं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. We already discussed this. क्रीडन्तम् अन्तर्व्रजम् आत्मनं स्वं समं वयस्यैः पशुपालबालैः. Krishna is happily playing in the Vrajabhumi along with other children of same age. Vayasyahi means those are of same age. All of them are Pashupala Balahi. They are all cowherd children. And because he is so absorbed in games and playing, Yashoda Mata became very concerned. Krishna, you are always playing only. It's lunchtime now. You are supposed to come back and take some prasad. So please come. She came out of her home and she started calling out for Krishna. Premna Yashoda Prajuhava Krishnam. Premna, with love, Yashoda Mata is calling Krishna. How is she calling? Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. This is how she's calling. Now, let's begin today's session with the 12th sloka. This is about Damodar Leela. यशोदया गाढमुलूखलेन गोकण्ठपाशेन निबध्यमानं रुरोदमन्दं नवनीतभोजि गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Let's recite this. Yes, Naimisha, recite. यशोदया गाढमुलूखलेन
यशोदया गाढमुलूकलेन
यशोदया गाढमुलूखलेन
यशोदया गाढमुलूकलेन
गोकण्ठपाशेन निबध्यमानम्
गोकण्ठपाशेन निबध्यमानम्
रुरोदमन्दं नवनीतभोजि
रुरोदमन्दं नवनीतभोजि
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
Now let's see the meaning of the shloka. Yashodaya Gadham Ulukhalena. Children, all of you know Damodar Leela very well. Every Kartik we discuss Damodar Leela several times in several temples by several speakers. So in Damodar Leela, Mother Yashoda was lovingly feeding her milk to Krishna. Suddenly, she hears the sound of Padmagandha milk which is spilling over in the kitchen. Then Yashoda Mata immediately ran towards the kitchen, leaving Krishna aside. Then Krishna became very angry and he broke this butter pot. And Krishna ran out of that home, that room, and he stole some butter and he started distributing that butter to all the monkeys. Then Yashodamata came to know about this glorious deed of her son. She picked up a stick to punish Krishna. And Krishna ran away, seeing Mother Yashoda's stick. And Yashodamata started chasing Krishna. So in this way, after a long chase, Yashodamata finally caught Krishna and tried to bind Krishna with a rope. That's the scene being described in the shloka, right? Yashodamata caught Krishna and asked, Krishna, give up your pride and tell me the truth. Who broke this butter pot? Krishna said, Yashodamata, you only broke the butter pot. Me? When did I break? Yashodamata asked. Krishna said, when you mercilessly left me without feeding me milk, although I am not fully satisfied, at that time, when you were running into the kitchen, your anklet touched the butter pot and the pot broke. Means you have broken the pot. Then Yashodamata said, oh, you clever boy with clever replies. Tell me, who distributed butter to the monkeys? Then Krishna said, the person who created the monkeys distributed butter to the monkeys. Which is correct. Basically, creator is Krishna. Then Yashodamata said, you are like a monkey. You are associating with monkeys. You are playing with monkeys. You have developed the nature of a monkey. You are coming from a lineage of monkeys. Then Krishna said, if I am coming from a lineage of monkeys, I must have inherited the qualities of monkeys from my mother. He said like that. Then Yashodamata, then Krishna also said, Yashodamata, you're calling me a monkey? You're comparing me with a monkey? Then I will not stay in your home. I will go into the forest and stay with monkeys only. When Krishna said like this, Yashodamata became very concerned. She said, oh, this boy is so agitated, he's so angry. Maybe he will really go to the forest and stay with the monkeys. So let me just bind him now to a wooden grinding mortar so that he's at home safe while I'm busy with my household activities. Right? So, children, you should not imitate Krishna. Understood? Sometimes you should follow Krishna, but you should not imitate Krishna. Okay? Krishna stealing butter, you don't have to steal. Krishna may speak some lies, you should not speak lies. Okay? But Krishna taught Bhagavad Gita. He said, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. You can follow his teachings. You understood this, children? Tell me what's the difference between following and imitating? What do you mean by imitating Krishna and what do you mean by following Krishna? Okay, Hasini, unmute yourself. Maybe parents can help her. Yeah.
Prabhuji, following means doing something, that thing, and doing it just for like even when no one is watching you, like doing for like going to Krishna consciousness or something like that. And imitating is doing only for praise or a gift or help.
Correct. Good perspective. Thank you, Hasini. Next, Adhiraj.
Thank you, so Prabhuji. Now, Prabhuji, following means following the good examples that Lord has set for us, and imitating means trying to do even the superhuman activities Lord has performed just by expecting some praise.
Correct.
Intention is to create attentiveness for us around in the atmosphere, the environment.
With an intention to seek attention for oneself, sometimes people may imitate great personalities. Mhm. But following means following their teachings, following their good example. See, children, Krishna lifted Govardhan mountain. Can you lift Govardhan mountain? uh, Lord Shiva drank poison in the Samudra Manthan episode. We cannot drink poison, right? uh, but Krishna taught us to always think of him. Krishna taught in the Bhagavad Gita to worship him, to remember him. We should follow that. So we should understand when to follow and what not to imitate. Okay, I will not go deep into this now. Let's focus on Govinda Damodara Stotra. So I was saying that Krishna spoke some lies, you should not repeat that. Krishna stole some butter, broke some pots, you don't do it. But you just relish Krishna's activities. So Yashoda Mata understood that Krishna is very mischievous. So to just teach him some discipline and good manners, Yashoda Mata wanted to bind Krishna to this wooden grinding mortar. यशोदया गाढमुलूखलेन गोकण्ठपाशेन निबध्यमानम्. So what rope did Mother Yashoda use to bind Krishna? Gokanthapashena. That rope which is generally used to tie the cows. Nibadhyamanam. She wanted to bind Krishna like that. Ulukhalena, to a wooden grinding mortar. At that time, Rurodamandam Navanita Bhoji. That Krishna, that Govinda, that Damodara, that Madhava, you know what was he doing? Rurodamandam, he's mildly crying. Mm, Children, can you imitate? Krishna is very mildly crying. He shouts also sometimes. At one point, as Mother Yashoda, when she was binding Krishna, Krishna shouted. Krishna was screaming at the top of his voice. You know whom he is calling out? Rohini Mata. On that day, Rohini Mata was not there. And Krishna started saying that, Rohini Mata, in your absence, Mother Yashoda is trying to bind me. She's trying to tie me to this wooden grinding mortar. Where are you, Rohini Mata? Where are you? He was shouting. Where was Rohini Mata at that time? She was not in Nanda Maharaj's home. Where was she? Yes, where was she?
She was in Upananda Maharaj's home.
Correct. Where is Balram?
Balaram is also at Upananda's house.
Tomorrow is Balram's birthday. Tomorrow is Balram Purnima. So Balaram and Rohini Mata, they both were not at home. And Nanda Maharaj is outside doing something. And Yashoda Mata is alone. And Krishna is there. And Krishna was caught red-handed. And Yashoda Mata is binding him. And Krishna was screaming. And when Krishna was screaming, you know what happened? All the neighboring gopis came there. They were thinking that, oh, every day Krishna comes to our homes and he does a lot of mischief. He breaks our pots, he steals our butter, he makes our homes messy. And when we go and complain to Mother Yashoda, she always defends her son. She says, my son is not mischievous, my son is very disciplined. She keeps saying that. But looks like Krishna must have done some mischief in Yashoda Mata's home only. Let's go and watch this fun. All the gopis came there. So Krishna cries loudly also. Sometimes he cries mildly also. Ruroda bandam navanita bhoji. That eater of navanita. Navanita means butter. So that thief of butter, that eater of butter, he was mildly crying. That's the meaning of this shloka. Next shloka. निजाङ्गणे कङ्कणकेलिलोलं गोपीगेहित्वा नवनीतगोलम् आमर्दयत्पाणितलेन नेत्रे गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Recite this. निजाङ्गणे कङ्कणकेलिलोलम्
निजाङ्गने कनकेलिकोलम्
गोपीगृहीत्वा नवनीतगोलम्
गोपीगृहीत्वा नवनीतगोलम्
आमर्दयत्पाणितलेन नेत्रे
आमर्त्ययात्य अपनितेल नेत्रे
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
See this, children. Nijangane Kankanakelilolam. Nija Angane means in front of his own home, in the courtyard of his home. What was Krishna doing? Kankana. He took a bracelet and Kelilolam. He became so absorbed in playing with that bracelet. See, Krishna did not have video games. Krishna did not have smartphones like this. He was not playing like this. So Krishna is playing with a bracelet, small child. Sometimes he plays with mud, sometimes he plays with calves, sometimes he plays with little boys and girls there in front of Nanda Bhavan. So that way Krishna happily plays with some natural objects. There's nothing unnatural there. So Krishna is just simply playing with a kankana, with a small bracelet. Then one Gopi came and she wanted to play with Krishna. Gopi gehitva navanita golam. Navanita means uh, butter. Navanita golam means this big ball of butter. So she got some nice butter in her hand and she went in front of Krishna. And you know what she did? Amardayat panitalena netre. Netra means eyes. Pani means hands. So with her hands, she closed Krishna's eyes like this, as you were seeing in the picture. So she closed Krishna's eyes and kept some butter in her hands and said, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, guess what I got for you? So Krishna likes butter. So Krishna, she wanted to allure Krishna, she wanted to play with Krishna. Therefore, she interrupted his playing and she was offering him some nice butter, right? Then, 14th shloka. गृहे गृहे गोपवधूकदम्बाः सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाययोगे पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Recite this. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू समू sorry गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्ब
गृहे गृहे गोपवधूकदम्भा
सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाययोगे
सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाययोगे
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम्
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम्
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. You can't hear. Okay, next, one more. Children, please ensure that you have a silent background, no noisy background. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बाः
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा
सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाययोगे
सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाययोगे
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम्
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम्
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बाः. See, in Vrindavan, all these gopis gather together in different homes. They finish their household activities, they go to their neighbor homes. Like that, few gopis come together and as a group, you know what do? They sit together and glorify Krishna. Sarve militva samavaya yogi. They have a get together every day. They come together and punyani namani pathanti nityam. They simply chant the most auspicious, pious names of Krishna. Punya means very pious and very auspicious and pure. Namani means names. Pathanti means they recite. Nitya means every day. Every single day they recite the most auspicious names of Krishna, saying Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Now, children, you also do that? You can also go to your friends' homes and all of you friends can sit together and chant Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, right? And patanti nityam. Every day they do this, right? Children, when we meet our friends, we should not just play. Of course, playing can be there. You can play with your friends, but apart from playing, apart from discussing about your schools and academics, etc., you should also sit together and chant Krishna's names. Take a bead bag, sit with your friend, chant 1 or 2 rounds, then you play. No problem. Or take a book, Bhagavatam book or some other book, and then discuss some stories of Krishna for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then you play. Then you discuss other things. So, our friendship should be centered on discussing about Krishna and chanting Krishna's names. If we keep our friendship with other friends purely for playing or academics, etc., then we are not taking the best advantage of sadhu sangha, Vaishnava association. So, when we are associating with devotee children, you should chant Krishna's names. How many rounds you chant? Kushal, how many rounds you chant?
I chant 2 rounds, Prabhu.
Oh, very good, very good. Arohi looks like she chants so many rounds. She's very eager to speak.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavatana, I chant 8 rounds Prabhuji.
8 rounds, excellent, excellent. And Sri Vaishnavi Chicago, yes?
Prabhu, I chant 3 rounds.
Okay, good. You don't need to say, you can show fingers like this. Whatever it is, 10, 12, 13, 14, 2, 3, 4. Good, good. Actually, everybody is chanting. That's amazing. Now, let's go back to the next shloka, 15th shloka. मन्दारमूले वदनाभिरामम् बिम्बाधरे पूरितवेणुनादम् गोगोपगोपीजनमध्यसंस्थं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Recite. मन्दारमूले वदनाभिरामम्
मन्दारमूले वदनाभिरामम्
बिम्बाधरे पूरितवेणुनादम्
बिम्बादरे पूरितवेणुनादम्
गोगोपगोपीजनमध्यसंस्थम्
गोगोपगोपीजनसंस्थम्
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति.
Mandara Mule means at the base of a Mandara tree, Vadanabhiramam, Krishna stands with such beautiful face. Vadana means face. Abhirama means extremely attractive and enchanting face. Mandara Mule Vadanabhiramam. And what does Krishna do standing there? Bimbadhare Purita Venunadam. Adhara means lips. Bimbadhara means reddish lips. There is a special fruit called bimba fruit which is very reddish in color. Bimbadhare Purita Venunadam. So Krishna presses his nice flute to his lips and starts blowing air into the holes of the flute and generates such mesmerizing ragas. Right? So that's what Krishna is doing while standing at the base of this Mandara tree. At that time, Go Gopa Gopi Janamadhya Samstham. All the gopis and gopas and cows. Go means cows. Gopa means cowhead boys. Gopi means cowhead girls. So all of them come there and Krishna stands between them. Jana Madhya Samstham. While standing between all of them, he starts playing his flute. And everybody chants Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, like that. So by playing flute, Krishna enchants the minds and the hearts of hundreds and thousands of devotees children. Mm. The gopis and gopas and cows and calves and trees and birds and mountains and devatas in the upper planets and everyone is completely enchanted by Krishna's beautiful flute song, right? Even rivers stop flowing, birds stop chirping, and they stand on the branches like sages without any movement by hearing Krishna's flute. Right? Birds are generally very restless. Even if you stand 10 feet away from the bird and then do like this, bird will fly away. Even if nobody does anything, a bird stands there and sits there and then looks in all directions like this. Have you seen a sparrow like this? Very restlessly moving head in all directions. So that's what birds do. But even such restless birds also become very calm and composed like sages in meditation when Krishna plays flute. That's the effect of Krishna's flute song on the birds. So now, next, 16th shloka. उत्थाय गोप्यो पररात्रभोगे स्मृत्वा यशोदासुतबालकेलिम् गायन्ति प्रोच्चैर्दधिमन्थयन्त्यो गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Recite now. उत्थाय गोप्यो पररात्रभोगे
उत्थाय गोप्यो पररात्रभोग
स्मृत्वा यशोदासुतबालकेलिम्
स्मृत्वा यशोदासुतबालकेलिम्
गायन्ति प्रोच्चैर्दधिमन्थयन्तो
प्रोचैर्दधिमन्थयन्त्यो
गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Okay. Utthaya gopyo.
भवेति.
Okay. Maybe some internet issue with you. Utthaya gopyo apara ratra bhoge. Early in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, Yashoda Mata gets up from her sleep. And what does she do? Smritva Yashoda Sutabala Kelim. Yashoda Mata, what does she do? Smritva. She remembers. She meditates on Balakelim, the childhood pastimes of her Suta. Suta means son. So she remembers the childlike activities, childhood activities of Krishna, getting up early in the morning, right? Gayanti prochair dadhimantayantyo. And she sings, not just remembering the pastimes. Smrita means remembering of Krishna's pastimes in the mind. Gayanti means singing those pastimes with your words. So she engages her words and she engages her mind both in Krishna's service. Gayanti gopyo, gayanti procher dadhimanthayanto. And while singing and remembering Krishna's pastimes, she's also churning butter for Krishna. Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, she's singing like that. Now, children, Prabhupada writes in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam that Mother Yashoda is a perfect example of Krishna consciousness. You know, what is perfect Krishna consciousness? You engage your body, mind, and words, all three in Krishna service. Yashoda Mata is engaging her body, mind, and words, all three in Krishna service, as described in this shloka. You understood that? Tell me how Mother Yashoda is engaging her mind, words, and body, all three in Krishna service. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Mother Yashoda is engaging her mind in remembrance of Krishna, her body in churning butter for Krishna, and words in glorifying Krishna.
Excellent. Singing the glories of Krishna. Smritva Yashoda Sutabala Kelim. Smritva means she's remembering Krishna's pastimes with her mind. Gayanti. She's also singing with her ability to speak words. And Dadimanthayanti, she's working. She's churning butter for Krishna. That's how she's engaging her senses, her body in Krishna's service. So we need to engage our body, mind, and words, all three in Krishna's service. That's perfect Krishna consciousness. 17th. जग्धोऽथ दत्तो नवनीतपिण्डो गृहे यशोदा विचिकित्सयन्ती उवाच सत्यं वद मे मुरारे गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Recite this. जग्धोऽथ दत्तो नवनीतपिण्डो
Jagdo tadatto navanita pindo.
गृहे यशोदा विचिकीत्सयन्ती
Grihe yashoda vichikitsayanti.
उवाच सत्यं वद हे मुरारे
Uvacha satyam vadahe murare.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
Govinda damodara madhaveti.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
Govinda damodara madhaveti.
This is
Hare Krishna.
another very simple and interesting shloka, children. Here, Mother Yashoda is making butter for Krishna only, but sometimes Krishna doesn't wait for Mother Yashoda to give it to her. Krishna steals. And Yashoda Mata becomes doubtful. She says, Jagdhota datto navanita pindo. After having churned butter so nicely and set aside a fresh lump of butter in the house, Grihe Yashoda Vichikitsayanti. Yashoda Mata becomes slightly suspicious that some of this butter has been eaten, has been stolen. Then she called Krishna. Uvacha Satyam Badahe Murari. She said, Uvacha Satyam, please speak the truth. O Murari, O Govinda, O Madhava, O Damodara, please tell me the truth. Who has stolen butter? Who has eaten this butter which I have kept aside? Did you do that? She's asking. Of course, all butter that she makes is only for Krishna, but still, she sometimes wants to understand why Krishna is stealing instead of asking nicely. My son should simply ask me whenever he wants. He should not steal like this. It's not good manners. I want to teach discipline to my son. That is her point. Then 18th shloka. अभ्यर्च्य गेहं युवती प्रवृद्धा प्रेम प्रवाहादधिनिर्ममन्था गायन्ति गोप्योऽथ सखी समेत गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Recite this. अभ्यर्च्य गेहं युवती प्रवृद्धा
अभ्यर्च्य गेहं युवती प्रवृद्धा
प्रेम प्रवाहादधिमर्ममन्था
प्रेम प्रवाहादधिनिर्ममन्था
गायन्ति गोप्योऽथ सखी समेत
गायन्ति गोप्योऽथ सखी समेता
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
अभ्यर्च्य गेहं युवती प्रवृद्धा. One yuvati, one gopi, you know what she did? Abhyarcha. She worshipped. Where? Geham, in her own home. In her home, she nicely worshipped Krishna very nicely. And pravruddha prema pravaha, with her heart feeling overwhelmed with love for Krishna, dadhinirma mantha, she also churned butter for Krishna. What did she do first? She worshipped Krishna. Second, she churned butter for Krishna. Third, she went to her neighboring homes. She joined her friends. And after joining her friends, she is simply singing the glories of the Lord. Gayanti Gopyo Sakhi Sameta. And that Gopi is doing Gana, singing the names of the Lord. Atha Sakhi Sameta, along with her friends. Sakhi means friends. Sameta means along with them. Along joining her friends, along with all of them, she's simply singing. What was she singing? Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Very joyful life, isn't it, children? In Vrindavan, the gopis simply churn butter, do some simple household activities, take care of cows, join their friends, sing the holy names of the Lord, say Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. They see Krishna's beautiful pastimes, isn't it, children? Very, very joyful life, exciting life. They don't need to go to school, right? Of course, you have to go to school, but when we become mature in our bhakti by sincerely chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by studying Gita, Bhagavatam, by doing our responsibilities in this life nicely, one day Krishna will allow us to be with him and participate in his pastimes also, right? So to embrace that good fortune, first we need to follow the discipline given by our acharyas. Srila Prabhupada has given us some nice process. Chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, worship Krishna, take darshan of Krishna, attend Mangalarti. So these are some basic instructions. This is called Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. He has given us certain rules to follow, and that will enable us to embrace these greater fortunes of being with Krishna. Next, something similar to what we discussed last week. Very beautiful shloka. क्वचित् प्रभाते दधिपूर्णपात्रे निक्षिप्य मन्थं युवती मुकुन्दम् आलोक्य गानं विविधं करोति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Look at this, children. Kvachit prabhate, one morning, one fine morning, Dadhipurna Patre, one gopi, she nicely churned butter and she took out butter of one full pot and nikshipya mantham yavati mukundam. So early in the morning, she just put aside her churn in a pot full of butter, and then immediately she saw Krishna. So because she is remembering Krishna sincerely, Krishna thought, let me go and give darshan to this devotee. When a devotee is so absorbed in service to Krishna or remembrance of Krishna, Krishna also remembers that devotee. Krishna ran towards this gopi's home. He was thinking, oh, this gopi, she churned butter for me. She's remembering me. She's singing my names. Now, let me go and give my darshan. Give her my darshan. So Krishna went and stood in front of her. Alokya ganam vividham karoti. As soon as this gopi saw this little boy Krishna, again she started singing Ganam vividham karoti. She very happily started singing Krishna's names Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, like this. So children, when we are very eager to see Krishna, Krishna also becomes eager to see us. You understood this? When you are so absorbed in serving Krishna, although you are not attempting to see Krishna, if you are serving Krishna sincerely, Krishna will be inspired to come and give you his darshan. Tell me another example, children. Any other example of any other devotee who is so absorbed in serving Krishna so nicely, and Krishna personally came to his home and gave him darshan? Yes.
Prabhuji Shabari, Lord Rama gave his darshan to Shabari.
Correct. You're right. Next, Vaidehi.
Prahlad.
Prahlad Maharaj. Okay. Okay.
Because
One more.
Narsimha came.
Correct. You're right. Agreed. One more example. Very nice example.
Prabhuji Sudama, the garland maker.
Correct. Sudama florist. He was so absorbed in making a garland for Krishna, and he did not even come out of his home to take darshan of Krishna. So Krishna started searching for Sudama's home. He asked everybody, where is Sudama? Where is Sudama? And he came all the way to Sudama's home and he gave him darshan. Anyone else, children? Any other example? Yeah, Vaishnavi, Sri Vaishnavi.
Prabhuji Dhruva Maharaj.
Dhruva Maharaj is correct. Dhruva Maharaj is also a good example. Okay, I know you have so many examples, but I'll go to the next shloka. Is it fine? Let's go to the next shloka, 20th shloka. Where is... Can someone recite this? I think instead of me reciting complete shloka and then you following later, we will do it together. Madhava and Gopika, two of you recite. Krida param bhojanamajjanartham.
Krida param bhojanamajjanartham.
हितैषिणी स्त्री तनुजं यशोदा
हितासिनी स्त्री तनुजं यशोदा
आजूहवत्प्रेम परिप्लुताक्षी
आयुज्यवेत् प्रेम परिप्लुताक्षी
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Now look at this, children. Sometimes Krishna becomes so lost in games. He wouldn't even come back for meals also in lunchtime. Sometimes he gets up and he goes into the street and he starts playing with other boys. He wouldn't even do his morning duties also. He doesn't take bath also. Like that, sometimes Krishna is like so caught up in games. Krida param bhojanamajjanartham. Krida param means Krishna is so absorbed in Krida, games. And he forgets bhojana, means meals. Majjana means bath. He doesn't take bath, he doesn't eat meals, he is so absorbed in games. Then Hataishini Stri Tanujam Yashoda, seeing her son like little dirty because of playing so much and also not even eating properly, Yashoda Mata became very concerned. Then she starts uh, calling out to Krishna. Ajuhavat prema pariplutakshi, with her heart filled with prema, filled with love for Krishna, she would call Krishna, my dear son, please come back, take bath and eat some meals. So she calls with so much sincerity, with love and affection, with some concern. Next shloka. Now this is about common devotees, not just Vrajavasis. Recite this. Sukham shayanam nilaye cha vishnum. Here reciting Tirtha. Sukham shayanam nilaye cha vishnum.
सुखं शयानं निलये च विष्णुं
देवर्षिमुख्या मुनयः प्रपन्नाः
देवर्षिमुख्या मुनयः प्रपन्ना
तेनाच्युते तन्मयतां व्रजन्ति
तेनाच्युते तन्मयतां व्रजन्ति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Sukham Shayanam Nilaye cha Vishnu. Lord Vishnu happily sleeps on his snake bed. Where does he sleep? Nilaye, in his own home. Where is his home? In Vaikuntha. Lord Vishnu has his abode Vaikuntha. There, Sukham Shayanam, he is happily lying down on the snake bed. Then, Devarshi Mukhya Munayah Prapanna. Devarshi is Narada Muni. And many other Munis also, they come there. They come there and chant Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. And Tenachyute Tanmayatam Vrajanti. By glorifying the Lord in Vaikuntha in this way, you know what they get? Hari Hari. Naimisha, are you singing? Please mute yourself. Uh, so they get Tenachyute Tanmayatam Vrajanti. So Krishna or Vishnu, he gives Sarupya Mukti to those people. You know what is Sarupya Mukti, children? Tanmayatam Rajanti means getting similar. Okay, Sarupya Mukti. What is Sarupya Mukti? Tell me, Janardhan. You know what is Sarupya Mukti?
Prabhuji, I don't know.
You don't know, but you are very honest, Prabhu. Lalita, tell me, what is Sarupya Mukti? Lalita, you always sit in noisy backgrounds. Let me ask someone else. Yeah, Adhiraj.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, a type of liberation when a devotee attains a similar type of body like the Lord.
Correct. Sarupya Mukti means having a similar form like Lord Vishnu. He has blue complexion. Devotees also have blue complexion. He has 4 hands. Devotees also have 4 hands. He holds Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma in his 4 hands. Devotees also do that in Vaikuntha. That is called Sarupya Mukti. The Lord gives Sarupya Mukti to those people who chant the names of the Lord. Next. Let's recite this. Mohini Radha, recite. Vihaya Nidram Arunodaye cha
विहाय निद्रम् अरुणोदये च
Vidhaya Krityani cha Vipramukhya
विधाय कृत्यानि च विप्रमुखाय
Vedavasane Prapathanti Nityam
वेदावसाने प्रपठन्ति नित्यम्
Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Say it on your own. You don't need me.
विहाय निद्राम् अरुणोदये च विधाय कृत्यानि च विप्रमुख्या वेदावसाने प्रपठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्ददामोदर माधवीति.
Thank you. Vihaya Nidram Arunodayecha. Children, you know what does it mean? Vihaya Nidra means giving up sleep. When? Arunodayecha, at the time of sunrise. Children, how many of you give up sleep before sunrise? Huh? How many of you wake up from sleep before sunrise? And how many of you wake up? Yes, Gaurangi, you are singing the sloka so nicely. When do you
Prabhuji,
wake up?
I wake up when the sun rises,
What
like
time?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Very good. That's good.
5
5 o'clock.
o'clock, 5:30 I wake up.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Anyone else? What's your wake up time, children? Yeah, Arohi. What time you wake up?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I usually wake up at 6 or sometimes at 5:30.
That's also good. 6 and 5:30 is okay. Dhruv Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Wake up time.
Prabhuji, I wake up at 5:30 a.m.
Oh, that's very good. All of you are very disciplined. Okay, Kashvi. When do you wake up at Dubai?
At Dubai, I wake up like usually 5:30 or 6.
Wow, everybody has same wake up time. Very good. Children, all of you should compete with the sun every day and defeat the sun every day. Before he wakes up, you should wake up. Of course, he never sleeps, but still, before he is visible to you, you should just get up. Before sunrise, you should wake up 5:30, 6, or 5 o'clock, 4:30, 4, even better, whatever is possible for you. So, all these great Brahmanas, what do? Vihaya Nidram Arunodaye cha. Arunodaya, at the time of sunrise or before sunrise, they give up their sleep. They get up. Vidhaya Krityani cha Vipramukhya. And they do their morning duties. Who are they? Vipramukhya, the best of all Brahmanas. They do their morning duties. And Vedavasane Prapathanti Nityam. They sit together and they recite Vedas, Vedic mantras. And they also say Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Not just reciting the Vedic mantras, they also sing the names of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Children, the essence of all Vedas is that we should know Krishna. What is that sloka in the Bhagavad Gita which says that by studying all the Vedas, I am to be known? By studying all the Vedas, you are supposed to know Krishna. If you don't know Krishna, you don't know Vedas. Even if you study all the Vedas, if you don't know who Krishna is, if you don't know that Krishna is the compiler of Vedas, if you don't know Krishna is the knower of the Vedas, you have not understood Vedas, isn't it? Which is that shloka from the Bhagavad Gita? Aradhita.
प्रभुजी सर्वस्य चाहं विधि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृते ज्ञानम अपोहनम च वेदेश्य सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदांत कृत वेद विदेव
Yes.
चाहम. And the translation is that Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto. In everyone's heart I am seated. Matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. From me come knowledge, forgetfulness, and remembrance. Vedesha sarvar aham eva vedyo. I am to be known from all the Vedas. Nahi. Sarvasya Vedantakrit Veda Videva Chaham. I have written the Vedas and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Excellent. Very good, Aradhita. So,
Thank you,
by
Prabhuji.
studying all the Vedas, we are supposed to know Krishna. And all the Vedas and all the Upanishads, many scriptures are repeatedly recommending that we chant Krishna's names. Isn't it, children? All the scriptures are recommending we should chant Krishna's names. शत्रुच्छेदैकमन्त्रं सकलमुपनिषद्वाक्यसम्पूज्यमन्त्रं संसारोच्छेदमन्त्रं समुचिततमसः सङ्घनिर्याणमन्त्रं सर्वैश्वर्यैकमन्त्रं व्यसनभुजगसन्दष्टसन्त्राणमन्त्रं जिह्वे श्रीकृष्णमन्त्रं जप जप सततं जन्मसाफल्यमन्त्रम्. See, Sakalam Upanishadvakya Sampujya Mantram means all the Upanishads, all the scriptures are repeatedly recommending that we chant Krishna's names. We take shelter of Krishna mantra, isn't it? So all the Vedas are recommending, Upanishads are recommending. So we need to chant. Similarly, these Vedas, these Vipras, all these prominent Brahmanas, they get up early in the morning, they recite Vedas and they chant Krishna's names. Next shloka, 23rd shloka. Vrindavane gopaganascha gopyo vilokya govinda viyoga khinnam radham jagusashru vilochanabhyam govinda damodara madhaveti govinda damodara madhaveti. Recite, Arohi.
Hare Krishna.
You can recite on your own.
Vrindavan. Yes, Prabhuji. वृन्दावने गोपगणश्च गोप्यो विलोक्य गोविन्दवियोगखिन्नं राधां जघूसश्रुविलोचनेभ्यं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेदि गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेदि.
Vrindavane gopaganascha gopyo. In Vrindavan, so many gopas and gopis come together and they see Vilokya Govinda Viyoga Khinnam. Srimati Radharani is crying in separation from Krishna. What happened to Krishna? Akrura came and took Krishna away from Vrindavan to Mathura. Then Radharani is crying. Not only Radharani, everybody is crying. But all these devotees, they saw Radharani shedding tears of separation from Krishna and they said, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. They were simply singing the glories of Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. See, children, whether we are in pain or pleasure, whether we are with Krishna or in separation from Krishna, all we can do, all we need to do is chant the names of Krishna. Right? Now, let's go to the next shloka, children. Very beautiful shloka. Sometimes Krishna also wakes up late, children. Don't imitate him. Right? Sometimes Krishna wakes up little late, then Yashodamata goes and wakes him up. Let's see that scene. Prabhata sanchara gatanugavas तद्रक्षणार्थं तनयं यशोदा प्राबोधयत्पाणितलेन मन्दं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति. Who will recite this? Who didn't recite? Siddhiksha and Satvik recite. प्रभात संचार गतानुगावस
प्रभात संचार गगतनुगास
तद्रक्षणार्थं तनयं यशोदा
तद्रक्षणार्थं तनयं यशोदा
प्राबोधयत् पाणितलेन मन्दम्
प्रबोध्य पाणितलेन मन्दम्
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
Prabhata Sanchara Gatanugavas. Every day in the morning in the village of Vrindavan, all the Gopa boys come together and they bring all their cows and calves together and they take them into the forest. So Krishna gets up early in the morning. He offers obeisances to the lotus feet of Yashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj. And then he takes his bath, he decorates himself, Yashoda Mata decorates him, and then Krishna takes all these cows to the forest. But sometimes Krishna wakes up a little late. Maybe he has some dreams in the night, or he sleeps late in the night. Very rare, not every day. Right? Sometimes Krishna wakes up a little late and Yashodamata comes and then wakes up Krishna very lovingly. That's what she is doing here. प्रभात सञ्चारगतानुगावस् तद्रक्षणार्थं तनयं यशोदा. Yashoda Mata came to her Tanaya. Tanaya means son, Krishna, and said, Krishna, it is Prabhata, it's early in the morning. Sancharagatanugavas, all the cows are supposed to go to the forest. Tad rakshanartham, to protect them, you also supposed to go. You are supposed to go with them. That, but why are you sleeping like this? Prabodhayat panitalena mandam. See how Krishna is sleeping. There's a pillow under his head, and he keeps his two hands like this above the pillow, and then he sleeps like this. Right? So he has his hands below his head, and there's a pillow below his hands. That's how he's sleeping. And Yashoda is waking up. Nicely, she is just putting her hand on Krishna's head and waking him up. See this. Prabodhayat panitalena mandam. Softly saying, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, please wake up, please wake up. So this is wake up call. And even when Ram and Lakshman sleeps, they sleep in the forest, someone comes and wakes them up. You know who is that, children? Yashoda Mata woke up Krishna, and somebody wakes up Ram. Yes, anyone knows? Yeah. Jashvita.
Vishwamitra Mani.
Correct. What does he say? Yashodamata says, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, get up. What does Vishwamitra say?
He says one shloka.
What is that?
Kaushalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narasandulya Kartavyam Devamanikam.
Excellent. Very good. So this is how Vishwamitra wakes up. Kaushalya, Supraja, Rama, Purva, Sandhya Pravartate. This is Sandhya time. Krishna, sun is rising. You should not sleep like this. You are born in the sun dynasty. You should wake up before the sun wakes up. Immediately Ram wakes up. He doesn't say 5 more minutes, snooze, 10 more minutes. You snooze the alarm, children, sometimes? Huh? You press snooze, right? Snooze button, snooze. Dhruv Krishna doesn't. He says, next, 25th shloka. We will recite 25th shloka. Who didn't recite today? Lalita, you have noisy background. We can't hear you clearly. Yeah, Janardhan. Pravala Shobha Ivadhirghakesha
प्रवालशोभा इव दीर्घकेशा
Vatambuparna Shanaputadeha
वाताम्बपर्णाशनभूतदेहा
Mule Taruna Munaya Patanti
तरूणां मुनयः पठन्ति
Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
Pravala Shobha Iva Dirghakesha. Now, children, we have seen Brahmanas reciting Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. We also have seen Yashoda Mata and all the gopis and gopas, everyone is reciting. But here is another special set of people, they are sages. They are like meditators. Pravala Shobha. You know what is Pravala, children? A freshly grown leaf. Have you seen mango leaf? Not the green leaf. During February, March, January, there is some new leaves grow, right? They are copper red. They're reddish, very, very soft, right? That's called pravala. Pravala Shobha means with the hue of um, that newly grown mango leaves. Eva Dirghakesha. There are so many sages with matted locks of hair which are in the color of that pravala. They have reddish matted locks. You have seen this sage like this? Pravala Shobha Eva Dirghakesha. Vatambuparna Shanaputa Deha. Puta Deha means their bodies are purified. Why? They perform austerities. What kind of austerities? Vata. Vata means water. Ambu. Sorry, Vata means air, not water. Vata means air. Ambu means water. Parana means leaves. Ashana means eating. Children, these sages eat only air, water, and leaves. Children, did you ever survive on eating air? How many of you are eating air every day? One boy ate air. One boy survived by eating just air. Who is that boy in the Bhagavatam? Yeah, Dhriti. Who is that boy who survived on just eating air, drinking water, eating some leaves, dry leaves?
Prabhuji, Dhruv Maharaj.
Dhruva, correct. At the age of he is doing all these activities. So Vatambu Paranashana. Vata means air. They would consume air only. Ambu means they will consume only water. And Parana means sometimes they eat some dry leaves. So that's how they survive. And they have matted locks of hair, and they have reddish copper hair. And where do they sit? Mule Taruna Munayah Pathanti. Mule Taruna means at the root of trees, these munis sit together and they recite. Pathanti means they recite. What do they recite? Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So, whether they are sages with matted locks of hair, or students of Vedas like Brahmanas, or simple gopis in Vrindavan, or gopas in Vrindavan, or different sages in Vaikuntha, everybody is chanting the names of the Lord, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. Okay. Now, children, look at this picture, and you just heard this shloka very nicely. Uh, Tell me, which of these activities can we follow and we should not imitate? All of you already presented some time back. We should follow great souls, we should not imitate great souls. So, what is worth following in this picture and what is not worth imitating in this picture? Who will answer? Lishant. Hmm? Yes, Lishant. Hmm.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Pranam Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, like we shouldn't like we should chant the holy name by not meditating, by remembering and chanting his holy names, Guru Prabhuji.
Correct. What should we not imitate? You said chanting is okay, we can follow. But what we should not follow? Gaurangi will say. Gaurangi?
We should not like survive with air and have those like hair, those matted hair.
Okay. We need not have matted hairs, and we need not eat only leaves and drink water and eat air. We can eat. What can you eat? Gaurangi?
We can eat rice, dal, sabzi.
And pizza, pasta, and other things also. So eat Krishna Prasadam nicely 3 times
Yes,
and then chant the holy names of the Lord. You don't have to
yes.
wear this matted locks of hair. You don't have to survive on water and air. Okay. Next. I think I'll go to this we already discussed, right? Somewhere in the beginning. I'm skipping some shlokas. Okay, let's recite this. Very, very interesting. Who will recite? Arohi recite. Dhruti did not recite. Gopi kadachin
Gopi kadachinmanipinjarastham.
Hare Krishna. Let's have another. You're changing the gear. Yeah, Gaurangi, you recite. You recite on your own. Don't need me.
गोपी कदाचिन्मणिपिञ्जरस्थं शुकं वचोवाचयितुं प्रवृत्ता आनन्दकन्दाव्रजचन्द्रकृष्णा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Gopi Kadachin, there is some Gopi. Manipinjarastham, she has a beautiful parrot which is kept in a beautiful golden cage. Shuka means parrot. Then Vacho Vachayitam Pravritta, she is nicely training the parrot to sing the names of the Lord. What are those names? Number one, Ananda Kanda. Krishna is a source of bliss. Therefore, he is called Ananda Kanda. Vrajachandra, Krishna is the moon of Vrindavan, therefore he is called Vrajachandra. That is second name. Third name is Krishna. Fourth name is Govinda. Fifth name is Damodara. Sixth name is Govinda. Madhava. So like that, half dozen names. This gopi is training her parrot to sing the names of Krishna. Gopi kadachin manipinjarastham shukam vachovachayitum pravritta Anandakanda Prajachandra Krishna Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Children, do you have some parrots anytime at home? Did you make parrots? Did you train parrots in speaking? Huh? No, right? The gopis do that. Lalita, did you do that? Did you train parrots in speaking? These gopis are doing that. Good. Lalita, mute. Thank you. 28. This is very funny. We'll conclude with this, children. We are getting late. Govatsabalaihi shishukakapaksham बध्नन्तमम्भोजदलायताक्षम् उवाच माता चिबुकं गृहीत्वा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Lasya, recite. गोवत्सबालैः शिशुकाकपक्षम्
गोवत्सबालैः शिशुकाकपक्षम्
बध्नन्तमम्भोजदलायताक्षम्. उवाच माता चिबुकं गृहीत्वा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Look at these children. One day this Krishna, you know what he did? Govatsa balaihi shishukakapaksham. He brought a little gopa and took his shikha. And he brought a little calf and took its tail. And he was trying to badhanantam. He is trying to bind the shikha, the shikha of this boy and the tail of that calf. He was trying to knot them. Did you ever try that, children? Never do that. Don't imitate Krishna. So he is trying to tie the tail of a calf and the shikha of a boy. And Mother Yashoda came there. See, Ambojadalayataaksham, Krishna has such beautiful eyes like lotus petals. And looking at Krishna, a small child Krishna doing this mischievous activity, immediately Mother Yashoda came there. Uvacha mata chibukam gehitva. She caught the chin of Krishna like this and said, "My dear child, what are you doing? Why are you tying shikha to the tail of this calf? If the calf runs, the boy has to be dragged in the dust of Vrindavan behind the calf. And if the boy runs, if the boy is stronger and the boy runs, then the calf has to be dragged in the dust of Vrindavan. Why are you creating trouble for both of them?" Children, why Krishna does all these things? He's God, right? He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Can God do like this? This kind of mischievous activities? Is it justified? Arohi, what's your opinion? What kind of example Krishna is setting for all of us?
Prabhuji, it's actually a part of Krishna's pastime, and Krishna does not want to set bad examples for us. He just does some childish activities as it is a part of his pastime.
Okay. Okay. If a friend questions you in your school, Krishna does all kinds of mischief. Why are you worshipping him? What will you answer, Manjari?
Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. He can do anything he wants.
Okay.
He can eat the soil, but we can't eat it.
So he can tie he can tie Gopa's shikha and a calf's tail, but we cannot tie, right? That's your point. Hmm? If you want to tie like Krishna, then you should also show universe in your mouth. Hmm? If you want to steal butter, you should also lift Govardhan mountain in your hands. Hmm. Okay. Okay, fine, children. We'll conclude here. Thank you very much. Happy Balaram Jayanti, and we'll meet next week sometime and discuss some more shlokas of Govinda Damodara Stotram. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions, comments, clarifications, favorite takeaways? Vivikta?
No, Prabhuji,
Hmm.
can I tell one sloka?
Yeah, please.
Vikre, विक्रेतु कामाखिल गोपकन्या भक्तानुकम्पे मुरारिपादार्पित चित्तवृत्ति दध्यादिकं मोहवशादवोचत् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Prabhu.
Very nice. Thank you. Next, Meera.
Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat pranams. I would like to share my favorite takeaway, which was the last sloka, where Krishna was tying the shikha and
That's your favorite takeaway. What did you take away from it?
to try that.
Okay, fine. Manjari?
Actually, I have a question. When did Bilva Mangal Thakur wrote Govinda Damodar Stotra? When he was a pious Brahmana or after becoming blind?
Not sure. Maybe after he became blind only. Not sure. I need to find out. But after he became a pure devotee only, he wrote all this meditation.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next,
Hare
last.
Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat pranam. Prabhuji, I don't have a doubt, but I just wanted to know the tune of Mukunda Mala Stotra. Every shloka has different tunes or.
Correct. In Mukundamala Stotra, there are shlokas of different meters. In Govinda Damodara Madhav Stotra, there are 71 shlokas. Out of 71, 70 are same meter. Only one is little longer. Every shloka is of same meter. But Mukundamala, I got there in the 53 shlokas of Mukundamala Stotra, you will find at least 10 12 meters or maybe more. I can't recollect, but what exactly is the question?
Means what is the tune like, sir?
Oh,
I just wanted to learn that, sir.
you can recite each shloka in multiple tunes. We will send some recitation in the group. Okay. I will ask our admin to send sloka recitation audio in the group. Okay.
Yes,
You
Prabhuji.
you can hear and see. Next, Kashvi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, when you just said just now you're going to send the recording, we don't need to learn it, right? Or we could learn it and just share it in the group. I mean, like when in the next class.
Whatever inspires you. You have full freedom to do whatever you want. Thank you. Next,
Hare
Naishik.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat pranam. My favorite key takeaway is from the 19th sloka when the gopi was churning butter with the affection for Krishna. Krishna left all his work and came and gave his darshan to the gopi.
Correct. Very nice. When we are absorbed in Krishna's service, he is eager to see us. Next, Vaidehi.
My favorite takeaway was from the last shloka also when Krishna tied the shika of the boy and
and the tail together.
Okay, don't do it. You can like it, you can smile at it, but you should not imitate it. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I have a question. So in one sloka you have say when Gopi is calling out Krishna, she's holding a lump of butter in her hands and calling out Krishna to eat it. And in the 11th sloka, Yashoda Mata is calling Krishna to eat and bath. Why did Yashoda can take a lump of butter and call Krishna
First,
and call Krishna
first he has
for
to take a bath
eating?
before eating something. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, shall we conclude, children? It's late already. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I had a question that how do we get absorbed in Krishna's service?
Which service you want to get absorbed in? What's your favorite service?
Like I love offering flowers to Krishna.
You get flowers, you go to the plants and pluck some flowers, not in neighbor's home, but your own home, and make nice garlands and offer them to Krishna. Every day you do it. Morning you do it, and evening also you do it. That's how you can get absorbed. Any other service?
Um, I like I also offer bhoga to Krishna.
You offer bhoga 3 times. Your parents offer bhoga, right? So you take one turn. You are so
Yeah,
eager. You do all 3 times.
I don't do 3 times.
Ah,
Like if I have a holiday, I do maybe 2-3 times, and at home maybe I do 1 time.
okay.
Like yeah, what my school days.
You are already getting absorbed in Krishna's service. You are
No,
offering bhoga. You are offering flowers.
I don't offer flowers regularly.
I do it regularly from today because your
Okay.
desire is to get absorbed, right?
Yes.
And you best service is to chant the holy names of Krishna. Increase your rounds. Now, what's your how many rounds are you chanting now?
7 rounds.
7. Okay, it's okay. That's sufficient for you. Thank you. Shall we conclude, children? I know many are eager to speak, but I think I need to conclude. Okay, one last. Yes. Yeah, Sri Vaishnavi, speak.
Prabhuji, I liked when Krishna was speaking philosophical stuff in his childish words, and he was saying that the person who created the monkeys fed them.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, children. We'll meet again.